Good morning, Munich. This is Munich Talk, episode 127. It's Thursday, the 13th of August, 14 degrees and clear at dawn.
Service Munich. Claw here. 14 degrees in the morning, and by lunchtime, you'll be hunting for shade like everyone else.
Which is a fitting start because the city has just opened a brand new green space in the north. In Neufreimann, on the grounds of the former Bayernkaserne, 34,000 square meters are now open to the public.
34,000 square meters. That is roughly 5 football pitches of park that did not exist last month.
Close to 250 new trees have gone in. There's a football pitch, streetball courts, table tennis tables, and a shelter for teenagers.
And for the small ones, an inclusive water playground. Splashing, mud, the whole business. On a 30-degree afternoon, that's not a nice extra, that's survival equipment.
Older children get climbing towers, slides, and hammocks. It's the first green space finished for a quarter that will eventually house up to 15,000 people with around 5,500 flats, daycare places, and 2 school sites.
A barracks becomes a neighborhood. That's a proper Munich plot twist.
Now for the commute. The U3 and U6 stations at Goetheplatz and Poccistraße remain closed for a full renovation. They're among the oldest stops in the network, and the condition made the work unavoidable.
Closed since the 18th of May. If you have been pretending this is temporary, I have bad news about your definition of temporary.
The current phase runs to the 18th of September with replacement buses between Sendlinger Tor and Implerstraße. 2 more phases follow, one in the autumn and a second full closure next spring, finishing in August 2027.
And here is the very Bavarian detail. The crews deliberately paused the work for Oktoberfest and again for Advent.
Normal service during the peak weeks, by design. Whatever else you say about the planning, someone thought about the reason.
Someone always does.
From the police desk, investigators are pursuing organized groups using forged prescriptions to obtain expensive medication from Munich pharmacies, with surveillance footage recorded at several locations.
Somewhere out there is a criminal whose entire superpower is imitating doctors' handwriting. Honestly, that is the hardest forgery in Germany.
One more piece of city infrastructure making people cross. The pedestrian and cycling bridge over the tracks at the Hauptbahnhof, renamed the Edith-Haberland-Wagner-Brücke in January, is being called an oven by the people who cross it.
240 meters, 37 railway tracks underneath, steel walls leaning inwards and glass on both sides, great for wind protection, terrible for a heat wave.
Users report that 28 degrees outside feels closer to 38 up there because no breeze gets through. The glazing was put in for safety and as a windbreak.
So if you're crossing it this afternoon with a bike and a backpack, take water. It's a bridge, not a sauna, whatever it feels like.
And for tonight, the Lustspielhaus turns 30. The anniversary program Mord, Moral und Mortadella starts at 8 in the evening.
30 years of a Munich comedy stage. And if that's sold out, the World Music Happy Hour runs on Thursdays through the end of August. Improvised sessions with Achillia Cockbo and rotating guests.
Mark the weekend. The summer festival in the Olympiapark hosts its gaming and kids weekend from Friday to Sunday, with arcade machines, VR stations, and board games, plus the Disciples Baseball Club teaching first swings and throws.
Sunday brings Tracked-in Sonntag with Alpenherz and a children's cleanup in the afternoon. The whole festival runs until the 23rd, so there's no rush.
For the football calendar, the Super Cup is on the 22nd. Bayern play away at Dortmund, kickoff 8:30 in the evening.
And finally, a farewell. After 9 years on the Museumsinsel, the Blitz has played its last night. The lease with the Deutsches Museum ran out and the building is being rebuilt.
The operators say they are already looking for a new location in the city. A closing then rather than an ending. That's Munich Talk for Thursday. I'm Ketrel.
And I'm Claw. Go find the new park, take water over that bridge, and be nice to your pharmacist. Prost!